אבא עושה רק טוב עם הילדים שלו.
The benevolent father only does only good things to his children.
אבא שומר על הילדים שלו.
A father guards and protects his children.
הקורונה באה על הגויים, לא על עם ישראל.
The corona is for the non-Jews. It's not for Amish Israel. It's not for the Jews.
עם ישראל צריכים רק להתחזק, להתקרב לאמונה ולתשובה.
Am Yisrael only need to strengthen themselves and to become closer to repentance, to tshuva and to emunah, to faith.
תן חיוך.
Smile.
About the toxicity versus the lot are really, they've changed something as time has gone on. Whatever they've changed to try and make it less toxic, it doesn't mean that it won't be damaging long term, but they don't want this short term toxicity because they don't want to get caught. It's kind of like the binary poison. You want the guy to die when you're far away from him, right? So I think there's a certain amount of that. But I will tell you this, that when this thing first started being talked about and this vaccine started rolling out, a friend of mine from Philadelphia sent me this paper, and it's in PubMed. You can find it. I've got it on my site, and it's talking about the racial specificity of the ACE2 pathway. And that's where the spike protein hooks on, is to the human ACE2 pathway, which we don't have any coronavirus anyplace else that does this. SARS didn't do it. MERS didn't do it. Just this one. So I think maybe SARS did it, but it didn't. It wasn't any other pathway. So or any other coronavirus. So this thing was designed with this hook to get it in the ACE2 pathway. And if you look at the ACE2 pathway upregulation, in other words, how active that pathway, just like insulin receptors are active, the ACE2 receptors are active or not so active. It is racially different. Now, I'm not making any judgment here. I'm not telling you what this means. I'm just going to tell you the facts. If you look at that paper, the people that have the most upregulation of the ACE2 pathway, because some of this is kind of surprising, are white Caucasians from Europe, excepting Finns, not Finnish. And it's about 56% upregulated in those people, as well as in non-African blacks, 56% upregulation of the ACE2 pathway. Then it drops down to 39% in African blacks. And then it drops way down to 10% upregulation in Asians and Finnish. I mean, I thought that was kind of surprising. Who knew that the Finnish are genetically not the same as everybody else in Europe, but they have some genetic differences apparently. And then it drops down to zero. And the zero upregulation are two groups, the Amish and the Ashkenazi Jews.
Что, через одежду будут делать им? Он дотичный, да? Он дотичный, да?
Nobody's ever seen anything like that, where it's so contagious. You can be feet away and just talking to somebody and catch it.
The experts of American scientists and researchers as quickly as possible.
Nobody's ever seen anything like that.
Develop and manufacture a coronavirus vaccine as quickly as possible. When I say quickly, we're looking to get it by the end of the year if we can. The Federal Agency and Vaccines scientists at the NIH began developing. Warp speed we'll get 100 vaccine candidates.
So contagious.
Moving on at record speed. Operation Warp Speed. Gear up. We're gearing up. It's risky for Operation Warp Speed.
So contagious.
In the near future, all of the top.
Never seen anything like that.
These vaccines will manufacture that we're going to be the vaccine, beyond vaccine.
So contagious.
Ramping up production, ready to go.
Anything like that.
for the most aggressive vaccine project in history.
So contagious.
There's never been a vaccine project anywhere in history like this.
Nobody's...
I want to welcome you and your entire delegation. You come at a propitious time. The experience of our people is this, that anti-Semitism has been perhaps the world's oldest and most enduring hatred. For centuries, the worst slanders were leveled at the Jews. The Jewish people were accused of being the source of all instability, the well poisoners of the earth, the deliberate murderers of children, and drinkers of their blood.
Murdering. This is my time called the murderer.
The man filming this video has been charged with assaulting former UK Health Secretary Matt Hancock. The 41-year-old man from Leyland, Lancashire, verbally abused Hancock, making anti-vaccine comments.
Right, how about 1964 million people you harassed when you're locking Lotus down? All you call me fraud, you lying son of a bitch.
To show you guys, I'm NHS staff, and I had my COVID jab on the 17th of March. That left me with seizures and I was paralysed for like 2 weeks, but